Few weeks ago, I made a video on how to export your Metahuman from Unreal to Blender very easily without any paid plugins or anything like that. So if you're not familiar with the method that I showed, then you can just go and watch this video. I will put the link in the description. You can see there, this is a Metahuman that I export with the method. And now you can see that I'm getting 22 FPS. And you can also see that I have nothing in my scene. There is zero models or anything like that. And you can also see the specs of the models and everything. If I just select the model right now, so you can see the geometry count is 60,000 for the body mesh, and for the head one is 64,000. Not a lot of geometry that it will just reduce the performance like crazy. If you can see there, this is only 22 FPS. And if I just disable the thing, you will see that I'm getting almost more than, if I just go to my project settings, 120 fps. Now you can see I'm getting almost 120 fps when I disable the model, and if I enable this, it just reduced to 22 fps, and this is not a good thing. So we have to find a way so that we can optimize this model. I think that it was happened because of the mesh, but it was not the mesh issue. The mesh itself is very low poly. It is around 120k geometry, and it was not a lot of geometry. Maybe it was happened because of this rig that we got from Metahuman. This is very dense rig. You can see we have all the facial bones and everything. And if I just remove the body, you can see this is quite a bit heavy mesh, not mesh, skeleton. And I thought this is the reason why it was creating this issue. But when I delete the mesh, and if I just play the skeleton only, then you can see it is almost giving 60 fps. So the rig was not the issue. The actual issue was in the mesh, because the geometry count is not that high that it will cause that much dramatic performance issue. After searching for a while, I found the solution, and the solution was if you go to the face mesh, and if you just go to this data property, you will see this shape key option. And if you scroll down this, we have like almost hundred or thousands of shape keys. Like this is so many. And if I just maybe I can increase the size of this, so you can see there is so many shape keys, and because of this it was creating that issue. So if I just go and click on this button, and if I just there is a apply option. Right now it is kind of grayed out. The reason why this is grayed out, because you have to select one shape key first, and then you have to click on apply to all. When I apply this thing, all the shape keys are gone there. Now if I play back, you can see we are getting 60 fps, and it was almost real time. So the culprit was the shape keys. So when you have to enable this, if you do not have any kind of facial animation or any kind of animation of your face, then only you have to apply this thing. If you have any kind of facial animation, and if you apply then it will all kind of gone. You will not gonna get your facial animation. So that's the issue with this method. What is the workaround of this method? Like what we can do to preserve the facial animation, so that we are getting the facial animation also, and we are getting the performance also. So one method is to export your mesh in Alembic. So you have to just select everything with the animation, all the shape keys, file, export Alembic, and then you have to just export it to Alembic, and then you have to re-import. So this is the method that you can use, but I will show you a better method. Okay, so this is Unreal Engine, and I will show you a setting that will solve all your issues without doing too much things. Okay, so in this one, you will get this option, and in this one, what you have to do is you have to enable one setting, and that setting is, if you scroll down, you will get an option of where is that option? Yeah, there is the option convert skeletal data to non-skeleton. So you have to just enable this option, and then you have to export. So what it will do, it will bake all the animation and everything, the skeletal mesh animation, into your mesh. It's kind of an Alembic file, but actually it is not. So it is baking everything into your mesh, and now you don't have to be worried about your shape keys and all those type of fancy stuff. So after that, you will get the maximum performance, and you will get your facial animation also. And yeah, that's it for this video. I think this will help you. This is the issue that I was facing while doing the stuff, and hopefully this will also help you. So yeah, thank you for watching.